to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Simmons. Running back grabs it on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty sets up a first down and 5. Keeping it on the ground here. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
7th play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust. Immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Aggressive call on the opening play. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. First down and more. He's still running. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, North Carolina State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Now, it wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The Rebels will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
To the air, it's Bailey. Decides the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. NC State comes to the line quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Rebels. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Now here he goes. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Using his legs, it's Lacy. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Alexander. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Lets it go quickly. That's caught. It's Ray. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
7th play of the drive coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. The DB's right near the 9 now, showing press coverage. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. That's the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, NC State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. The sure hands. It's Ray. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Ray. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now. Trying to find some room. It's Lacy. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
With the second down incompletion, might have to convert here on third down and 8. Throwing off play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Pitches to the back. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Grab down the middle. It's Rogers. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. NC State comes to the line quickly.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
He's going to try to return the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Haas. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This passing game is still on fire.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Dropping back, it's Bailey. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the left side with a toss. Touchdown, Rebels! And they jump on top here in the second half. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So with the BAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. NC State comes to the line quickly.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The receiver grabs it. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game. This offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The shotgun running play call. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side and makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. You've got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. To throw, it's Bailey. Looking for the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Working clock with the ground game. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's reeled in. It's Ray. Tackle made after a big gain.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Pass caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. But the biggest plays we've had so far, third down, and the crowd really getting into it. The offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to throw it again. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Rolling the dice a bit, upright possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Direct snap to the back. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The running back here on a direct snap. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock. by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
They'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.